Hey, pool fans. This is Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions here at Silver Star Saloon in Vancouver, Washington. Tour stop number 2 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. We've got an A-side matchup between Andy Camping, tour stop number 1 winner, and Kathie MacDonald. We are playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. The A-side race is a race to 6. B-side is a race to 5. Double elimination until the finals, which is a single race to 9. If you haven't already, go subscribe to my YouTube channel that you are watching on, Hill Productions. By doing so, you will get notifications when I go live at every tour stop and any other event that I may stream. Also, please share the stream to your social media with your friends. Let people know we've got this free live stream today and tomorrow. Sorry about that. All right, nothing down for Kathie there on the break. We'll bring Andy to the table. Got to look at this one into the side. Two down there by the 10 ball. Sorry, had to go on mute there for a second. Somebody talking at me, asked me a question. Good effort from Andy there. Knew she was going into the 10 ball. Played with a little speed, hoping it would come back out of that rail. Does look like she can back cut this 3 ball. Might be a little tight past the 6. I think she's going to thin it on the opposite side to the right. Yep, uses the 7 and 8 as a blocker. Good shot. Good containing hook of safety there from Andy. Oh, good effort from Kathie. Just a millimeter or two short there of contact. Good effort from Kathie. The attempt on the kick. Good safety from Andy getting her ball in hand here. Looks like Andy's fishing for this 10 ball. The coolest 10 ball combo I've ever seen. Uh, Sorry for anybody if anybody caught the last match. Robin Adams is over here. She's actually playing on the table directly behind this table for her next match, but she was telling a couple people about her wild early 10. Had to chime in for a second. But if you missed it, pretty wild. You should go back and watch that match. Yeah, good shot from Kathie to get below the 4. Position leads to the 5. 5 leads to the 6, 7, 8. Full table transition back up to that 9 up there. 10's got multiple pockets, although the most likely one would be a finish into the side. Needs to draw back a hair. Oh, struck that really well. Like the same thing here. Looks like she just needs to kind of pinch this back an inch or so. Well, let the angle stunt over a little bit. So you're gonna draw back around it, or oh, okay. Her angle was going away. Just kind of a stop shot. Thought her angle was going the other way. I thought maybe she was gonna try and draw back to the left of the 8 ball. All right, she's got a little bit of angle. Kind of straight though. Like, I mean, definitely gonna have to get that follow on there. Did it well. Center ball, maybe a touch of outside. I like the way she hit that. Not trying to hold it or nothing like that, knowing that like she can go all the way down and all the way back up, erring on the side of overhitting it and knowing that she'd be fine. Shout out to our sponsors, Littman Lights, changing the way you see pool. Our official 2025 sponsor, Rose City Billiards, BCA League in the Portland Gresham area. Enroll Raquel or email her if you're looking to play in BCA. Diamond Table Sales Delivery for Home or Business, Diamond Mine Northwest. Call John Scudder. We appreciate our sponsors. NWPA is a nonprofit organization, so we rely heavily on community support to put this tour on every year. So please go check out our sponsors. Let them know you heard about them on the stream. Yeah, if you're looking for a table, a pool light, looking to play BCA, all great members of the Pacific Northwest community there. And also a shout out to Jam Up Apparel, the official apparel sponsor of the NWPA. The NWPA has a store, a Jam Up store that's gone live, where you can order NWPA branded apparel. I'm looking forward to checking that out. I have not seen it yet. I just heard at the player meeting this morning that that's finally live, so very excited about that. And finally, thank you to Silver Star Saloon here in Vancouver, Washington, for being our sponsor and host venue this weekend. We really appreciate them, and we appreciate their venue. Such a cool venue for anybody that hasn't been here. 27-foot diamond tables, 2 9-foot diamond tables, good food, good bar service. Couldn't ask for more as a pool player. Good safety from Andy there. Well hit, good speed. Got that side to side split as well as cover with the 5 ball. All right, looks like Kathie is calling the 1-2 combo, 2 caroming off the 8 to the side. Another good safety from Andy there. Kathie doing just what she could to make sure that she didn't give up ball in hand there. Well, looks like Kathie could stick this cue ball right on the 3 ball if she wanted to. A little too heavy. Still not necessarily totally giving anything away here. Might be able to carom the 9 in from the 1. But I think Andy's going to play safe. I think on a faster table, Andy could have, I think what she would have liked to have done. Let's go to that side rail and try and tuck that cue ball behind the 9. Well, 2's in kind of a tough spot. Maybe Kathie just trying to bait Andy into playing this 1 ball. No, she illegally pocketed balls there. Kathie, technically with the option, could give it back to Andy if she wanted to. Since Andy slops did not make her called ball and slopped in at least one ball. I don't expect Kathie to give this back. Kathie to identify a safety here. Although she could potentially try and stiff this in the side. Yeah, that's what she's going to do. The way all the rest of the balls are laying, Kathie likes the idea of making this ball and then running out. No, tough line though. Double kissed. Two ball and it's way out of the rail. Andy gonna get away with that one a little bit. Oh, Kathie calling her ref over there. She's going to try and go through that gap between the 4 and the 10 to make contact on the 2. Let's see if she, oh, okay. So she does not have the gap. She's going to have to go 2 rails behind around the 7 ball. Oh, she went 1 rail. Even wilder. What? It was tough. Every single one of those kicks. Well, the 2 kicks and like just trying to shoot through the gap. All tough shots. Well done, Kathie. Looks like 2 is further enough to the right of that pocket that it cuts no problem. You gotta make a decision how she's playing onto the 5 ball. Easiest option is probably going forward, maybe a touch of inside, and laying up for the 5 in the right-hand side. Oh, she's gonna get enough speed that she played all the way underneath it. Play it up in the upper right, roll forward. 6 on the side, a little bit of angle to, again, go forward or stun down for the 7 ball. And actually, in all reality, even if you get straight down the 6 ball, and were to just stop it right there, the cut on the 7 is super manageable, and the natural line is coming all the way back up to the 9. My one goal is make sure that I'm not too steep on the 9. All right, Andy, looking good. Looking good to tie this up at 1-all. All right, get a little tighter in on the table there.
Ask because I can't remember if I did one about second place time. And first concert, first serve, got this. We need. Okay, all right. Yep. Yeah. Okay, perfect. No, that's just me. You need the name side.
Getting an extra ball there. Andy probably would have preferred maybe that ball hadn't gone in, but twofer. Got the 3 ball as well. I think that cue ball underneath the 6. She may have actually just been trying to leave it underneath the 10. Six is such a small spot behind it that you might have had to get exactly into. Kathie doing well to hold the cue ball up off that 6 ball. Punch out, or if she's gonna go forward above the 8 ball. Goes forward. Yeah, I think I like that better than punching out. Not a lot of angle. Would have had to hit it harder. This pocket's been a little stingy if you fire it or if you're just not quite center pocket. A little straight though. So she's gonna have to draw back to create a little less angle on this 9 ball. See if she plays once across to shoot the 10 in the same pocket, or if she lets her stroke go a little bit and doubles the side rail to shoot the 10 in the opposite side. I think she'll just go 1 across. Oh, she's gone below it though. Got the side pocket. A little angle with the side pocket, but she does have a shot in the side pocket. All right, good shot from Kathie. Strong finish to that rack. Yeah. No, cue ball is tracking away from the 3 here. See if she tries to hold it or if she goes 3 rails around. She's just gonna try and hold it. Maybe use the, oh, she would have liked to use the 8 as a bumper as opposed to being on it. Leaves her a little tree topped. Maybe it's not as bad as it looked. It's like she can kind of cue to the side of the 8 ball. Oh, I'm kind of surprised by that miss from Kathie there. All right, chance for Andy here. All right, just one rail, 1, 2 rails back to where the cue ball is right now would be pretty good. Slow down. Overran it a hair, but actually could have played it with a little more speed and been on the other side. Be grabbing a bridge here. Okay, sorry, I'm back. It's hard when I'm by myself and have people asking questions, trying to talk at me when I don't have somebody else here to take over. All right, Kathie. Just gonna kill this.
Anyway, thanks for being here.
Load in. All right, still workable. Good shot from Kathie there. Oh, what a good shot from Kathie. Not much room for error there, and dead on the money. Another good shot from Kathie. Did she stay in that window? Sure looks like it. Try and draw between the 7 and the rail. Guarantees you a shot. Well struck. Yeah, I think that's smarter than trying to come between the 10 and the 9. And then also miss the 5 on that side rail. Going side to side. Not that you couldn't go that way, just a lot more of a technical shot. She came up enough that she created enough angle that it's easy to come. Oh. I'm over for the 5 ball, but she kind of squirted that 4 ball. Put the little twisty going down that rail. Let's give it a bump. Ooh, need a bigger bump than that. A little too heavy on the draw shot there. Just rub off this. Need to go between the 6 and the 10. The cue ball on the opposite side rail. Left part of it. Kathie called that in that upper right corner. Playing the carom. Trying to send the ball away. Andy has a look. She does have to navigate getting on the 6 ball. Draw into position here, maybe. Or just just make the ball and take the medicine on the cut here on the 6, I think is what she ended up deciding, which I like that. Don't risk leaving yourself nothing by trying to get into a tough space when you can already see the ball. And she can cut it, she can bank it away, and use this cluster of balls as cover down here for the cue ball. See if Andy tries the same return that Kathie just played on her. She does. Or similar. Instead, laying up lower on the table and getting a full hook.
It was funny. Just standing there. Yeah. Somebody said something. Yeah.
Good hit from Kathie. Well, it looks like Andy could go 2 rails, kind of out the corner up by the upper right pocket. She opts to punch it and just go to the side and back out. Pretty much in the middle of the table. Also a perfectly acceptable way to play shape for the 7. Got maybe a little more angle than she'd like to get on the 8. Would like to punch over a little bit more. That worked out. Could have been a little bit risky if she hadn't run into the 10 ball. Manages just to bump it out of the way. Just zips that ball in. Nice shot, Andy. All right, Andy staying in the game here. Don't already? Go out to play NWPA.com to learn more about the Northwest Women's Pool Association. Or if you're looking to play one of the tour stops or become a member, that's the place to go. Get that info, register for a stop. You can also find and follow them on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. Speaking of YouTube, if you don't already subscribe to the Hill Productions channel, if you're watching this, you're watching on my channel. Go hit the subscribe button. Be sure you get notified when I go live at all of the tour stops this year. I do also have a Facebook page, Hill Productions, that you can go out and follow as well. I do pilot. If you have a full day before you take a break, if you need stop myself close. Right. Good shot from Andy. Hill seems like she's a little short. Nope. What do I know? Good hit, Kathie. Well, in my defense, she got a little bit longer. She could have cut it into that side pocket. That's what I'm going with. See what Andy wants to do here. Two does go in the lower right. Doesn't do a whole lot to get you on the 3-ball, though. Put behind traffic. I don't think she's going to get a rail, though. All right, is Kathie going after a 3 fell here? Looks like she's got a kick. Just feel like the 9-ball's in the way of 2 rails here. Go 1 rail out of that mid rail. Maybe she can Z kick at this. No, she might be able to just go 1 rail. Now that I look at it from this side. Just tuck this in behind the 10-ball. Yeah, this is tough. If the 9-ball was a little higher up that rail, 2 rails isn't there. 3 rails, maybe. If she just misses the 9, she might be able to go. Oh, wow. That was dang close. All right, looks like Andy's gonna take her player break. We'll be back in a second. Stay tuned. All right, players are back. Kathie to break. 3. All right, dry break. I'll bring Andy to the table here.
She. Yeah. I know. No, I just want to let you know. My thing didn't work because oh okay. Yeah, I know. But I just want to let you know, so I didn't know if anybody else had it or if you have to let them know or whatever. Yeah, mine doesn't work. It went to one and wouldn't go past one. Yeah.
Somebody else.
Right, I know.
Yeah, at some point you're running. All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about that. I just thought maybe you wanted, if you talk to me, tell them that they're screwed up or whatever.
Oh, tough situation from Kathie there. Just trying to.
Oh,
I think she was trying to cross that into the same pocket the cue ball scratched in. Yep. Andy looking for a little cheese here.
well, I mean, I watched the TV, but well, I
Thought you guys left already.
sorry.
Let's see what Kathie thinks about this 3 ball. It looks like you could use the 2 to combo it in 2-8-3. Or even yeah, it looks like she left herself a little angle on the 2 so she can go into maybe into the 8-3. Maybe pocket the 2 and play one side or the other of the 3. I think maybe I would have pocketed that, tried to draw back up a little bit. And then tried to stick the cue ball back the 8, like roll the 3 around the 8. Maybe was an option for a make a ball and then play safe situation. Yeah, she's in kind of a bind. She could kick a little bit long. You know, one rail, but go a little bit long, so you go into the side rail and just brush the 3 ball. She may try and go behind the 8, though. I feel like if I was Andy, I would be asking for the ref here. Interesting that Kathie didn't call that. To me, it seemed like if you got the good hit there, that you were probably that's where that ball was going. But he's gonna make this and come back out to the center of the table. Shot on the 5. It's like she just decided to shoot it away. Not straight here. She has a little bit of angle, but queuing off the rail. Playing safe. Yeah, good safety from Kathie there. Just using the traffic. Needs to get around this 9 ball. I don't think it's going to get there. Let's run this ball between the 7 and the 9. Oh, she took her eye off the object ball, though. Maybe a little more concerned about her line of her cue ball.
You haven't really managed, but you're where you are.
What a shot from Kathie, but she gonna get hooked behind the 7. She is. All right, I think it's jump cue time here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, good. Another good shot from Kathie. Luckily, she's back in line now. It's always the worst when you just make hard shot after hard shot and it just keeps getting worse. But then there's also the other mystery that happens is you make one or two tough shots, get back in line, and then dink the easy one.
Six.
Good speed. Looks like pretty nearly stop shot, stop shot, stop shot situation here. Expect this to be a tap out from Kathie. There's one. There's two.
Okay. I was looking. Yeah.
And there's three. I'm gonna put Kathie on the hill. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Litman Lights, official 2025 tour sponsor of the NWPA. Thank you to our stop sponsor, Rose City Billiards, BCA in the Portland Gresham area, BCA League that is. Thanks to our other stop sponsor, Diamond Mine Northwest, Diamond, pool table sales and delivery for home or business. And thank you to Jam Up Apparel, the official apparel partner of the NWPA. And finally, thank you to Stop and our Stop sponsor and Stop host venue, Silver Star Saloon, right here in Vancouver, Washington.
I think the tablet. The tablet died.
Did it die? All right. All right, guys, I think our tablet's dead. All right, I gotta go check on the tablet, see what's happening with it. I'll be right back. All right, issue resolved.
14. Dan Bryant. He's got done on this. I guess he's got. Oh, God, no. She is not graduated from
Good cue ball and object ball control from Andy there. Some solid safety play in this match so far.
I saw him set this scratch. That was anything. Every time I do this. To be honest, you really after these we wrapped up.
Wow, what a shot. What a shot, Andy. Yep, and all she can do is one rail at this one ball. Oh, once again, good effort from Kathie on the kick. Definitely threatening that corner pocket.
That's why when they the KPA they can sell us. Like when right or wrong, major call, walk away.
Yep. Andy doing a good job of extending the game here.
You get it? Wait, you have one more time, but you want to play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow, how did she not brush that ball? No. Another well-earned ball in hand for Andy here. Without all the stops to keep Kathie on her toes here. Tough transition to the 3. Another good save. I think she's gonna jump at this one. Yeah, that looks like her jump cue there. I think you could go off the right side of the 2 ball. Call the 10 in that lower right, just as a, a what if. There's a chance that, you go off the right side of the 2, into the rail, coming back out of the rail, you bump the 10 ball into that pocket. Well, 10 ball went in that pocket regardless. Ten ball's gonna spot. Andy, I believe Kathie's on 2. I believe that's 2 fouls in a row. Yeah, she's just warned her.
Sarah goes fine.
We're paying out 13 to 16. So we're going to send you back let me know.
Yes. Jack. I'll tell you enough.
And then 9 12 okay, that I will do the other ones.
But I'm gonna start at 9 for last. The B side, 1912. Or 9:00. So I will be starting to be done by 10:30. It's gonna be so. But you're gonna be here regardless anyway. So, hey, didn't you win? You won all conventions. Yeah, they played. I still play next. Yeah. So these are the actual player next to. The loser and second boys. How long to be here? Well, that's it. Yeah. No, everything's going to be. Yeah, no, it's good. Not going quick.
I don't think she's gonna get a rail.
Go the way.
You had food?
Yeah, I had a burger here. No, I have all never do. It's just busy and it's.
No, good 3-foul outcome there for Andy. Stays alive. Shrinks Kathie's lead.
Had to break it down.
Just a reminder, if you haven't already, go out and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you get notified whenever I go live. All of the NWPA tour stops this year, as well as any other one-off gigs I might pick up throughout the year. If you haven't already, share the stream. Sorry. Somebody asking me if I was in charge of the Saturday Night 9-ball tournament. Yeah, like I was saying, go out and please share the stream with your friends on your social media. Let people know we got this free pool stream going a little bit longer tonight, and then we'll be back at it again tomorrow for finals day.
Same here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, it'll be in an hour.
Alright, good hit, Kathie. Andy with the bank shot or safety. Maybe a two-way, play the bank, and if you make it, you got a shot on the 4. If you don't, get safe.
Bring it back up.
We got all but one of the side matches done. Got 7 big tests. Still the east side. Money tomorrow.
But yeah, what she means.
Just for that, you can just turn 4 more times.
I'm switching them weird.
All right, good speed from Kathie there. Bump off the 7. It stays out where she can see the 4 ball.
Strange like.
You need to put Tyrell some. How do we need a beamer button?
Should be.
I don't have it set up though. That's about all she could do there. She was guaranteed to rub into the 9. Wanted to make sure she didn't scratch too much. You ever hit that ball, you're probably in the drink. So all she could do was make it, take the medicine, as they say. This longer shot on the 5, but nothing coming easy. Position of the 6 is not any sort of give me here. Maybe she 3 rails the 5 around and tries to put the cue up on the top rail. Oh, she crosses it. Well, if you're going to go offense, that's the shot. A little shallow, but the 6 does go on the side. I feel like then this uppercut brings the cue ball back underneath the 7 for a shot in that upper right corner. Let's see what she's feeling. Well, it might be a little straighter than I think. Not. Okay, so she less angle than I thought. She went above the 10 ball. Having that better vantage point of being a player at the table. It's a little funny. It's easy to put the cue ball in that side pocket. A couple ways to do it. A little too much draw, trying to miss the 8 ball. You go right in there. Or if you stun with a little draw stun and clip the 8 ball, you can carry him into there. Or even just a straight stun might push through the 8 ball into the side. She's drawing. I was thinking about it. Man, look at the other angle, man, even going forward.
My dirty hand.
Speed right behind the 10 ball. Andy doing a good job of trying to contain Kathie and putting her into a lot of situations where she has to kick. Yeah. It's the hit, but no love on the roll. Ball's laying pretty good here. Andy should be able to just pot this, come back across the table. Straight, any sort of angle. Well, maybe not so much that side. Now your cue ball's tracking towards the 9. Just gonna have to roll this really soft. Or go into the 9. Yeah, so nice and soft. Keep some distance. Yeah, I don't know if she can hold this for the side. Kathy had a shot like this earlier where she purposely overhit it to come all the way back to the head rail and then back down. It's a little 50-50. A little bit of a blind cut to the upper left corner here. All right, hit it good. Eats into that lead. Another wreck. Only down by 1. And Kathie, always a favorite at these tour stops. Andy trying to keep up her momentum. Andy snapped off tour stop number 1 last month. Looking to try and stay on the top side. With the comeback against Kathie here. Well, the spread is really good, but it's not good for Andy. It's a good spread for Kathie, seeing as Andy did not make a ball. Everything's got pockets. Nothing too clustered. See if Kathie elects to just come and go into that head rail and just straight down, or if she tries to go, you know, stun, maybe quarter tip below with a little outside to pull it over to this side rail below the 3. Next ball is the 4 after the 3, down towards this lower left pocket. She gets over on the rail. She has that natural angle going to the left. She comes straight down, then she has to go side to side. Yeah, so she went towards the rail. Ooh, a little dangerous. Kind of overhit it. A little fortunate to nudge the 7 out of the way and not carom off the 7 in the side pocket. See if she draws between the 10 and the 9, or she's just trying to drag this to hold it. Now she's going between. Good confident shot there. Make sure to stroke that. Don't want to accidentally drag it and end up underneath the 10 with a 6. Make sure you get back out to the middle of the table. Past that traffic, there's the 7 and the 8 ball. I think she can just roll the 6 ball in and land in that lane between the rail and the 8 ball for the 7 in the upper right. Nice short stroke there. All right, so this is a little funny. You see, 8 is below the side pocket. I think she could kind of be like half a tip below center, like kind of a draw stun. As long as you don't overhit it and stun right into the side pocket across the way. You kind of come just straight across the top face of that 8 ball. You can still play it to the side. Just like that. How does this look from the side? So, decision on whether or not she can roll this in and hold it for the 9 in the opposite side. You make sure you don't go for it too far down and back out off that rail so you're behind the 10 ball. Could go 2 or 3 rails around. around the 10 ball. She opted for 2. I think nudging the 9 ball. All right. People just roll this 9 ball in, come straight across the table, the right side, and shoot the 10 in the same pocket. She played with authority, going back and forth. A little worried maybe the 9 wasn't going in for a second there as it came off the rail a little bit. All right, there it is. Kathie MacDonald gonna take this match down 6-4. A good effort from Andy Camping. Good safety play from both players. All right, we will have another match up here in a few minutes. Gonna take a break and we'll be right back shortly, so stay tuned.